Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Cutie Paintball, and today I want to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to show some of the testing that I do. More specifically, I was doing this for the Vapor, the 2019 Vapor, as we have their engines here. I also have the Onslaught, the IV core from CSR, and a Clone 5 engine. The engines have been sitting in the freezer for at least an hour now, and I wanted to kind of test and see how they're going to fire first shot. We'll just run a couple reball through them to just kind of see where they're at. They may be reading a bit low as the reball is pretty tiny compared to some of the barrels that I have here, but this should still give us a pretty cool test to kind of see how they respond. This of course is more to see how the Vapor responds, but let's just kind of get into it. We're not going to be adjusting any of the air pressure or their HPRs or anything. We just kind of want to see how they will handle a cold / frozen sort of condition. Alright, first we're going to start off with Clone 5 engine. See if there's any leaks. Seems to be okay. See what it does. 287, 289. That's absolutely perfect. No issues with the C5. We'll see how this one does. Missing. Gotta put that eye pipe back in. Aired up, no issues. Let's see what happens. 289, 273. Pretty good. No issues there too. Now the next two engines I'm also not expecting to have any issues with. Reflex engine. It's a very fast engine. As long as it's properly lubed, it should always kind of function reliably. Oh. There's a bit of a leak at first, and then it sealed up pretty much right away. Ooh, that's high. 316, 314. That is very, very high. So I'll turn that down after this. There's the beautiful Onslaught. Now we have the CSR. Now I've owned a CS1 before. In the winter, I've witnessed these having bolt stick. So we'll see how this one does. I assume it would be fine though. Ooh, yeah, bolt stick there. All right, we'll try adjusting. Noon position here. Get it to focus. Yeah, surprisingly, that's still not doing it. Take out the bolt. Kind of give it some encouragement. Try that again. There it is. 298, 297.
1 hour later.
Alright guys, so I decided to throw the Onslaught back in just for another hour, just to retest it at a lower pressure. and I also put the Gamma Core in as well. So let's just test those out just to be fair, and let's see what happens. If anything, I feel like the Onslaught may be in worse condition because it condensated, had little water droplets over it, and then it got cold again. So let's see what happens. Turn the marker on. 290, 291. Yeah, absolutely perfect. I expect no issues here, but we shall see. No leaks. Let's load a couple of paintballs in there. .284, 282. So surprisingly, the IV core is the only one that had the issue. I was sort of expecting the Onslaught to have something happen to it, and maybe even the clone, possibly the Vapor, but was not expecting IV core. So that's kind of surprising that the IV core actually had the worst bolt stick out of all these markers. Definitely wasn't expecting that, but it kind of goes to show that despite how reliable it is, even the most reliable are susceptible to issues with the cold. Now, that's not to say that every IV core will behave the same way. I've had CS1s also that have had bolt stick, but I know plenty of other people that run the IV core during the summers, during the winters I mean, and don't have any issues with it. So it kind of just shows why Point Eclipse possibly went the direction with the Gamma Core and kind of made the changes they made just to make something as bulletproof and reliable as possible. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.